Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. On Kanu's trial, 4-day lockdown looms in Southeast. Kanu's trial, 4-day lockdown looms in Southeast. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. There are indications that residents of Nigeria's southeast will, again, be forced to stay at home for Monday as two factions of outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, declared a lockdown across the region. This is the second time in 1 year that the pro-Biafra group would compel residents of the region to observe a 4-day lockdown. There was a similar lockdown in January, following the resumed trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of Ipob. Although both factions of the group, in this latest declaration of another lockdown, claimed the civil order was declared in solidarity with Mr. Kanu, they did not agree on the date for the order. While a faction of the Ipob claimed to be under the authority and leadership of Mr. Kanu, another group is being led by Simon Ekpa, a former disciple of Mr. Kanu. Emma Powerful is the spokesperson for the faction under Mr. Kanu's command. Mr. Ekpa has repeatedly pledged allegiance to Mr. Kanu and support for Biafra agitation, despite leading a faction of the Ipob called Autopilot. The separatist group had, during the detention of Mr. Kanu in July 2021, announced Simon Ekpa as the director of the group's pirate radio channel, Radio Biafra, to replace the detained Ipob leader in the station. Ipob has been using the station to broadcast inciting messages and propaganda against the Nigerian government. But shortly after Mr. Ekpa's appointment, Ipob announced his disengagement because of his refusal to sign the rules of engagement in the operation of the radio station. Ipob had suspended its earlier Monday sit-at-home order in preference for the order to be implemented only on the days Mr. Kanu appears in court. Despite its suspension, residents of the 5 southeast states, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, Abia, and Anambra, have been observing Monday's sit-at-home order, mostly out of fear. Gunmen have lately attacked some residents, motorists, and commuters in the region for stepping out of their homes on Monday and other days declared as locked down. Mr. Kanu is to appear in court on Wednesday, May 18, for the continuation of his trial, according to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lawyer of the Ipob leader. For this, Since early May, Mr. Ekpa, the leader of the autopilot faction of Ipob, has been issuing notice of a 3-day lockdown in the southeast. He said the lockdown would last between Monday, May 16 and Wednesday, May 18. Remember the historic 30 days. Sit at home in Biafra land for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and demand for Biafra. Biafra land will be under lock and key on 16th, 17th, and 18th of May 2022. Mr. Ekpa posted on his Twitter handle May 8. Mr. Ekpa, a Nigerian Finnish lawyer, has been reminding residents of the lockdown via his social media handles, mainly Twitter. He lives in Finland and is reportedly behind a voice note warning residents in Nigeria's southeast to stay at home on the stated days. But the Ipob faction, under Mr. Kanu's leadership, disowned the faction and the 3-day lockdown, insisting that the civil order would only hold on Wednesday, May 18 and Thursday, May 26. In a statement on Saturday by the group's spokesperson, Emma Powerful, the faction said any declaration of sit-at-home order outside the stated days did not come from Ipob and asked residents of the region to ignore it. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. And please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.